Obturation is a three-dimensional filling of the prepared root canal system, using a core filling material together with the root canal sealer. The goal is not simply to fill the main canal. We also aim to seal lateral canals, accessory canals, and microscopic irregularities that may harbor bacteria. A well-obturated canal prevents microorganisms from entering again and creates the ideal environment for healing of the surrounding tissues. Simply remember, clean it well, shape it well, seal it well. So what exactly are the objectives of obturation? First, it should create an effective apical seal, preventing bacteria and tissue fluids from entering through the root apex. Second, it should provide a lateral seal, closing any accessory canals or irregular spaces within the canal system. Third, it should prevent leakage of tissue fluids into the canal. And finally, it should prevent bacterial reinfection throughout the life of the tooth. The ideal outcome is a hermetic, or more accurately, a fluid-tight seal extended throughout the entire root canal system. Before obturation begins, the dentist selects a master gutta percha cone. This cone should fit perfectly at the working length. When the cone is gently withdrawn, a slight resistance should be felt. This sensation is called tugback. Tugback indicates that the master cone is well adapted to the apical portion of the canal. A good tugback increases confidence that the final obturation will provide an effective apical seal. Remember this simple exam point: good tugback equals good master cone fit. The most widely used obturating material in endodontics is gutta percha. It is biocompatible, dimensionally stable, easy to manipulate, and can be removed if retreatment becomes necessary. Each component has a specific role. Zinc oxide provides bulk, gutta percha gives flexibility, heavy metal compounds provide radiopacity, and waxes improve handling properties. These characteristics make gutta percha the material of choice for root canal obturation. Although gutta percha is an excellent filling material, it cannot seal the canal perfectly by itself. Microscopic gaps remain between the gutta percha and the canal wall. That's why a root canal sealer is always used. The sealer flows into tiny irregularities, fills dentinal tubules, seals microscopic voids, and improves adaptation between the filling material and the canal wall. In simple words, gutta percha fills the space, while the sealer seals the gaps. Both are essential for long-term success. One of the oldest and most widely taught obturation techniques is cold lateral condensation. First, the master cone is placed into the prepared canal. A spreader is then inserted alongside the master cone to create space. Accessory gutta percha cones are placed repeatedly until the canal is densely filled. The technique is simple, reliable, inexpensive, and highly predictable. However, repeated lateral pressure inside the canal may increase the risk of vertical root fracture, particularly in thin roots. A more advanced technique is warm vertical condensation, introduced by Herbert Schilder. In this method, heat softens the gutta percha, making it flow into canal irregularities, accessory canals, and lateral canals. This produces a highly compact three-dimensional filling with excellent adaptation to the canal walls. Because softened gutta percha behaves like a plastic material, it can fill spaces that cold gutta percha may not reach. That's it for this part. See you in the next one.